Hello everyone, welcome back. So today's been a bit stressful. Well, first off, the first thing I got mad when I clocked in is look at all the cookies they baked. Hold on a sec. All of these, and then all of these, and then all of these. Wow, these aren't even packaged right. You see, they're supposed to have stickers. Are these even packaged? Oh wow, none of these are packaged. You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even know that till right now, literally. I thought they were all stickered up already. What? How the heck did they? Oh, right. They said the printer is destroyed right now or broken. I guess I can't tag these up because I was about it. We normally tag them because we have to tag everything actually. I'll show you guys right now. Who am I gonna be kidding? Nothing's tagged right now, but I know some of you have seen where we have to label and tag, whatever you want to call it, label, tag, whatever you want to call it. Put a sticker on everything that shows what it is and the time it was made at. And that's actually how we close these up, but I don't know now. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait in the morning till everybody else gets here and they figure out how to fix the printer. But another thing that's been stressing me out today, we've been having a lot of orders too. And then, to make things worse, we have no paper bags right now, which are usually here. The bags that we use to put the Uber Eats things inside. So we've just been using the regular ones right now. These. But finally I calmed down because earlier I was really busy. And I didn't think I'd have time to start filming, actually, so... Alright, what could we do right now? Whoa. I don't know who's doing this. I don't think it's the overnight worker because I've already told them this, but this is our cheese. Okay, that's another thing I forgot we were using that one. This is our cheese, the 7-Eleven one that we use to make our burgers. And this is the American cheese that we sell, that you'll see in a store, in any store nearby. Oh, it's not the same? Oh, okay. They're both Americans, so I guess they're both ours. Because this one was supposed to be sold, but we ran out of this one. We ran out of ours, so we used that one. Why am I closing that? Might as well put it in, however, they're gonna mess it up anyway. Right, guys? That's in any job. You can't organize anything because then an employer or two or someone will come and mess it up. So I don't even know why I'm bothering to organize the tacos here. Now, one thing that I would love to talk about right now. Many of you know what these are. These are the tacos slash rollers, whatever you guys want to call them. That's something else I wanted to speak about right now. Many people there are these things right here. Many people refer to them as tacos. Many people refer to them as rollers. Many people call them by their actual names. Like, they'll be like, it's a Monterey Jack, a taco and cheese, a buffalo roller. But, like, I don't know. A lot of people argue about that and say it's a roller. They're like, it's a taco. They're like, it has meat and it's a tortilla. But, like, come on, let's be real. Those aren't even real tacos. If people think Taco Bell tacos aren't real tacos, then how are they gonna say these are real tacos when they don't even look like tacos? But yeah, many people love to argue over that. They're all like, they're tacos. They're like, they're rollers. Just like, who cares, honestly? Yeah, because that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. And the one bad review where the guy said that me and the other overnight worker supposedly give him the dirty looks. And then he wanted to compliment the ladies, saying they always put out the best tacos and not give me dirty looks. Like, come on, like, me and I've seen the overnight worker always has food too. Like, he puts out tacos. Honestly, I've noticed this about a lot of male customers. They just like being nice to the ladies, that specifically the pretty ones, not any other ones. Like, we have a lady that works here that's in like her 40s, and she is pretty, I'm not gonna lie, but no one has ever said that about, well, not many people, but to other younger ladies, like the manager. Okay, we have an order, or a few other ladies that I've seen work here. Oh my god, the customers just won't stop talking to them. They see us both on register and they purposely go to their register because they want to get attended by them. And I've noticed that about a lot of guys. Why does it keep doing this? It says I'm not done. Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot it's been doing that. Who cares? But like I was saying, yeah, I don't understand those people that they literally want to compliment all the females and literally say that they're nice workers and that they should be manager and that they should get a raise and whatnot. They literally over exaggerate, but they don't ever want to say anything like that about the guys or the store owner that does the most amount of work around here. And I can tell you that from experience. When the manager Angie had the store owner Jeff, I forgot what had happened to him, but I think he had to be home for a while, or he had to be in the hospital. I don't remember. I just remember he wasn't here for like a little over a month. And okay, this is not working. Let me try this one. And the manager Angie, she had to come and run this whole store by herself every single day. And I could tell it was hell to her, because anybody would know how much a store owner has to do, how much computer work they have to do, how much paperwork they have to do, how much things they have to film. Sorry, how many things I have to sign is what I meant. Sorry, I don't gotta film anything. Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. How many things I have to sign, how many things I have to print out. Sometimes, a lot of the times actually, I see him, he's the one restocking the Gatorade or beer. And then he likes to, well, I'm not gonna blame him, but he likes to talk about the Cooler Boys, how they didn't do it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I've seen that happen too. Okay, that's not the right one. Wow. But I'm not gonna lie, I love every single regular here. They're all really good people. Sorry, my voice cracks. They're all really good people. A lot of them give us some of their winnings when they win lottery, but don't get me wrong, like, a lot of the females here tell me that they find that very weird about many regulars that just stay here talking to them, like saying, you should be a model, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, they like the compliment and everything, but the females have spoken very openly that sometimes they just take it a little too far or just overdo it to the point where they start feeling uncomfortable. And because I'm not gonna lie, like, when regulars do that, yes, I understand they're just trying to be nice, they're just trying to compliment the ladies, and I know they don't understand this, because no one understands this, but when they do that, when they stand there, when they're done paying, they stand there for a couple of minutes, the ladies don't realize that they're losing time. Like, every second here to us matters. We have okay, maybe not 13. Sometimes it is 13, but maybe not every single day. But every single day we have at least 10 or 8 different jobs to do. And every second to us matters. Because I've seen the ladies here too. Not just guys that were running some of our shift. The ladies too, they're speed walking and running, trying to get everything done and not fall behind. Specifically with lottery too. The ladies are always moving really fast lottery when they have a line, and many guys want to stay there, telling them that they're pretty, complimenting them, making them fall behind. And I could tell from experience that the ladies don't appreciate that very much. They appreciate the compliment, but they don't appreciate that people see that there's a line and they just stay there talking to them, holding up the line. And of course they do that with me. Only of course they don't compliment me the same way that they do with the ladies, but they stay there talking about something else, purposely holding up the line. And the ladies do feel uncomfortable and annoyed I'm frustrated and stressed out because they're just trying to work, and like I said, they've spoken about how they just feel uncomfortable when they stay there talking too much or too long. And I'm not gonna lie, some females, I think like 3, have actually done that, but since I work overnight where I don't have much people like right now, I can't really complain about that. I mean, I can, but I like to not complain about any other customers anymore, because like I said, they're all good people. I love them all, even the ones that have been disrespectful to me since day one. I love all of them. Which reminds me, one of my most favorite customers, an old white guy named Morgan, rest in peace to him. He was a very nice guy. And the thing is, he was disrespectful to me when I first started. Like, he was a really big jerk. Like, he literally reminded me of the people that were jerks to me at Goodwill when he disrespected me. Like, that's how disrespectful he was. And then other overnight workers that I trained here also told me how he disrespected them as well, and that they had a bad experience with him. And then even the manager Angie here told me one time where she says I was talking about him, saying that he was looking for one of the employees here to say hi, and then the manager Angie right away said, "Oh, I don't like that guy," and she was like, "He's an asshole." And I told her, I'm like, I know he was an asshole to me at first, but then he started being really nice. Like I said, all the regulars like that have disrespected me in the past or have wronged me, I love them all. They're all good people. Even the ones that are gang members, even the ones that do illegal business around here, they're all good people, I'm sure. But like I was saying, that favorite regular, he was one of my favorite regulars, an old white guy named Morgan. There was something very tragic that I heard when the morning employee that works here, she told me, in her Mexican accent, she was like, "Carlos," she's like, "Remember Morgan?" And she was like, "He died." And I was like, "What the heck?" And I'm like, "No." And yeah, I was very, very sad because he was a very nice guy. And he was here almost every single day. And the security AJ would always help him bring his water to his vehicle. And he would even sometimes pay him $5. He was a very nice guy. And I even told him something I loved about him is that he would always force me to put in my phone number in the rewards thingy. Because he would say, "I don't use that bullshit." He would say, "Put yours." Or he put Alyssa's, or Angie's, or someone's. And yeah, I don't care that he said it in a disrespectful way, because I love that he didn't have one, because that means more points for me. And that's why I even told him, I was like, "This is why I love you, Morgan." I was like, "This is why you're one of my favorite regulars." And he was like, "Thank you." And yeah, I got really sad and bummed out when I heard that he had passed away. But rest in peace to him. He was a good man. And he said he didn't have any kids. Because I remember when he asked me about my kids, I then asked him if he had any kids, and he said no. And he was an old man in his 50s. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, I want to be respectful to him. I don't want to talk about how he passed away, even though I do actually know, because he had been coming in saying that he was trying to do something. Like I said, I don't want to talk about how he passed away. But it was a real tragic when the security guy AJ told me how he had passed away. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, he was trying to accomplish something, that's why. Yeah, he died trying to accomplish something. Trying to make a change in his lifestyle. Trying to make a change in general, actually. Not just in his lifestyle. But yeah, rest in peace to Morgan. I love that man. He was a great guy. Always came in here. There are many people that have disrespected me like him, and they're all good people, and I love every single one of them. Even the ones that have stolen and still come back to this day to not steal anymore. Okay, that one's... I don't know what it's doing. Another guy that I also didn't have an issue with, but now, I don't know, he stopped showing up, and that makes me think he has an issue with me, because if he just stopped showing up, then clearly he doesn't want to see me anymore. I'm just wondering why. The one that I told you was buying the Bud Light pack, and got mad because I didn't say hi to him, and then said he was gonna beat me up or whatever. And then when he came back, I called him out for that, and he actually said, I've always been a really good man to you. He said, I've always been really good to you. Then he just stopped showing up. I actually had no issues with him, but he just stopped showing up. Showing and saying and showing that he didn't want to see me anymore. So, that's cool. Another regular that I actually never saw this guy ever again, or his daughters, on my very first night working here, actually overnight. I remember it was a rainy night, and this guy that claimed he was a Cobra, he had two daughters, and one of them walked in, while the one behind her that was left behind, she ran in because she saw she was getting left behind. When she ran in, the moment she stepped foot in here, she ended up slipping and falling because her, like I said, it was a rainy night and her Crocs were wet, and she ended up slipping and falling. And then as I was asking her if she was okay, and talking to her and whatnot, being friendly, and asking the sister if she was okay and apologizing, I just see the dad walks in and looks at me all serious and like said, y'all need to mop that shit or move the rug closer. He's like, that's my daughter. And he was like, I'm ready to F a guy up. And then he showed me some 3 dots right there. He's like, I'm a Cobra, man. He's like, see my dots? And yeah, and then afterwards, I never saw that guy. Even the daughter, I could tell he was drunk. I could see it in his eyes and his slurred speech. And then he was there saying, like, I'm ready to fuck a guy up. He's like, see how fast I got out of the car? Even the daughters were like, just ignore him. But I don't know what was up with the girls. I guess they were just too young to understand when a drunk is like that, you can't just ignore him. Because he will start throwing things, or he will probably, knowing him, I don't even want to say it on video, but knowing him, he'll pull out a pew-pew. Then another regular that walked in right afterwards, I could tell he was also a gang member, and when I told him the situation and told him what had just happened, he then said these people are stupid, and he was like, because then they wonder why somebody shoots at them, and I'm like, right. And I know I shouldn't be talking about this, but then they also wonder why the police start arresting them, or just all of a sudden start checking them, start investigating them, checking for warrants or anything. But I'm glad I never saw that man again, because I actually thought I would see him again, like even like 6 or 8 months later, because I've spoken about how people do this when they do something crazy they're not supposed to. They always disappear for about 6 or 8 months or even a year. But that didn't happen. But I haven't seen him again, and I know there's been a lot more people that have disrespected me in the past, and I can't think of any more. And yeah, there has been many people that have stolen or said something crazy that I never ever see again, which is good, because many people, I don't know, there's a word for this. Many people say it's being stupid. Many people say it's being manly or having balls. Many people say it's simply not caring. Many people say it's being lazy, not wanting to go somewhere else. But yeah, there is a name for when people do something crazy and then they still come back as if nothing happened, which I don't know why they do that. For example, when people steal and come back like nothing happened, like when that Target employee pulled a gun on me and then took 2 12-packs and then came back. He kept coming back afterwards, like daily, like nothing happened. And then he kept talking to me and other employees like, no. Oh shoot! Sorry, is that somebody's car? No way!